All right, let's get this show started.
It looks like Merab's broken toe is no longer an issue. In a new video posted to his Instagram, the UFC bantamweight champion was seen running and jumping through the mountains, capping it off with a message for Sean O'Malley.
New Jersey, I'm coming. June 7th. And still, Sugar, you better show up. And let's show people good fight, good scrap. No excuse for you, no excuse for me. And people, I promise, you're gonna have a great time, good fight. And I'm coming. I'm healthy, I'm ready, I'm hungry. Life is good. Look at this beautiful nature. Look at this. This is good life. I love this. Let's go. Let's go, guys.
Following first fight with Merab DVALISHVILI, news came out that Sean O'Malley went into the bout with a torn labrum, claiming that he wasn't able to wrestle throughout the majority of his training camp. However, now just weeks out from the rematch at UFC 316 in Newark, O'Malley's head coach Tim Welch has made a new excuse as to why Sugar lost the first clash. With the event having taken place from the Sphere in Las Vegas, it was an utter spectacle and the UFC made it into a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Of course, the Sphere is just one huge LED screen, and prior to the event, Dana White was questioned whether the LED lighting would distract fighters during the fights. And now, months after the event, Welch has claimed that the Sphere lighting was another reason for O'Malley's loss.
Standpoint, was he really equipped to beat Merab at the Sphere?
I mean, he's such a sniper. He's such a sniper. And if you make the wrong decision, if you make one mistake against him, he's going to put your lights out and he's going to put one on the dot. So I just think it was meant to happen. I've rewatched that fight so many times. I've rewatched the fight in slow-mo so many times. There was tons and tons of shots that barely missed by inches that would have completely changed the fight. And I think a lot of it had to do, I mean, with the Sphere and the lighting and then not only injury. I just feel like in our lives that was supposed to happen. It really caused us to truly just level up as humans, and it was, looking back, it was good, really good for us.
During a recent episode of his podcast with Kenny Florian, UFC commentator John Anik has revealed that Belal Muhammad versus Shavkat RAHKMONOV is targeted for October.
Ray, how do you feel about poor Belal?
How do I? Well, I'm glad that he has an undisputed UFC welterweight championship belt at home, and I'm glad that he's married to the game. And we'll see what Shavkat RAHKMONOV has for him in October. Okay, Belal versus Shavkat in October. There's your breaking news. All right, would you rather?
However, Shavkat's manager later shut down those rumors, saying that the Belal Muhammad fight is in fact not in the works, contrary to John Anik's claims. Chael Sonnen just made a U-turn on Islam Makhachev comments. He recently called Makhachev a coward and accused him of avoiding a tough matchup in Ilia Topuria. However, during a recent appearance on the On Paper podcast with Anthony Smith, Sonnen somewhat walked back on his characterization of Makhachev as a coward.
Right, Chael, do you really believe Islam Makhachev ducked and is afraid of Ilia Topuria?
No.
Genuinely?
No. I think I was misquoted. So I was describing a scenario, and when I called him was a coward, what got quoted by ESPN and something called MMA Censored, which got a pretty good social media following, is I referred to Islam as a coward. Now, I went back and watched it because I thought, man, if I said that, I would have misspoke. I just want to use that word about Islam, and I don't find him to be a coward. I find him to be a great competitor. But I did describe the scenario, and the scenario I described was that he gets confronted, and it does matter. It matters the order of events. Did Islam inform the UFC of his intention to move to 170 pounds to fight for the title prior to the UFC offering him Ilia Topuria? They stripped him. So my point was, if you want out of a fight so bad that you're willing to leave a division and leave a belt, that would be a sign of cowardice for a future generation that might look back on this moment, hear interviews like you and I were doing. But I do not believe Islam when he says if he beats Jack, he will return to fight Ilia Topuria. I do not believe the 170-pound world champion would cut back down to 155 pounds. That I do stand by.
Dom Aspinall recently took part in an Iron Gut Challenge with Glory Heavyweight Champion Rico Verhoeven during a training session, footage of which was shared on Rico's YouTube channel. Link to the full video is in the video description.
That tickles. That's how it's tickling. So, yep, so we get ready.
fucking get red. Oh, yeah, 80. That was my 80. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit worried. Yeah, you can feel that. Yeah, you can feel that.
Breathing out helps. Keep breathing out.
Are we up for 100? Or are we going to keep it like this? Like no, I gotta set the leaderboard. I'm the first on. I'm the first on this challenge, so I want to start at the top. Do you know what I mean? I want to start right there.
I'm trying to save myself.
In the video, Rico also asked Aspinall about the Jon Jones fight, and the Brit said he's confident he'll finally get to fight him.
The question is, are you going to fight Jones or what?
We hope so. He'll be the best. He's getting an exclusive. He's getting an exclusive, this guy. Yeah. No, I think we'll get it.
That'll be good.
I don't know. He's an unpredictable guy.
Until he falls out.
Everybody's got a different idea of like what I should do.
Yeah.
Some people are like, oh, you should just leave him and he'll fight you. Or some people are like, the more you talk shit, the less he wants to fight you. I'm just like, what is this?
I mean, I'm not talking shit. I just want to do it.
We're supposed to be professional fighters.
Yeah.
Fight each other. That's what we do. I thought that's what we do anyway.
Yeah.
UFC heavyweight veteran Alexander Volkov has joined the growing list of fighters frustrated with Jon Jones for holding up the division. Currently ranked number 3 in the UFC's heavyweight division, Volkov is calling for clarity in the title picture. In a recent interview with Russian outlet Championette, he voiced his frustration, saying, "Of course I have a negative opinion about the delay of the Jones Aspinall fight, because my chances to fight for the championship title are getting smaller, and time is running out. In other weight classes, there is a real conveyor belt of fights. That's why I am unhappy. I would have had a chance to test myself in a title fight a long time ago if it weren't for Jon Jones. But I can understand him. The UFC gives him this privilege. He feels like he is the master of the situation. Jon knows that he will be valuable to the UFC in any case, and he just takes advantage of it. And the question here is not so much about Jon Jones, but about the fact that the UFC allows him to behave this way and shows excessive loyalty to him. As a result, everyone is waiting for it." On the HJR podcast, Nate Diaz revealed that he wants to return to the UFC and settle the score with Conor McGregor, saying the two for sure got unfinished business and that it's got to happen. Diaz also expressed interest in fighting Max Holloway or Ilia Topuria for the BMF title, making it clear he's eyeing big matchups for his comeback.
The name, the draw, the excitement that you'd bring to it, I feel like it's really lacking in UFC. Everybody's rushing, everybody's
I'd
wrestling.
be there if there was somebody that I wanted to go fight. But
I want to see the rubber match with Conor McGregor.
with time for sure. Yeah, whenever he's back. Me and him for sure got unfinished. Gotta happen.
Well, they're talking about doing that BMF thing again.
BMF.
Would you?
You started it.
Yeah,
you started the BMF. I didn't want somebody to ask
the
me
most entertaining thing in the UFC, right?
100%.
Yes.
And then all these guys rocking the belt and hunting and trying to get in it. When it happened, they were like, "What's that?" They're all criticizing it, and I'm like, "Well, look at you now. It's the most entertaining shit there is." That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that belt's more coveted now than any of the other ones.
Bro, somebody asked me about that the other day.
I hope you know you're wearing my belt.
So would that be something that would entertain you like that? Why not?
Yeah, those are the guys right there who I want to fight. You know, I like Max Holloway, but besides that, I would like to fight the other guy. Really good too, Topuria. Is that name Topuria?
Oh. Yeah.
So he's really good. But he's smaller than me. So
yeah.
Here are the top 3 memes found on the internet. Number 3 meme was posted by Intrepid Ride. Number 2 meme was posted by Rosti Maxime. And number 1 meme was posted by MMA 24/7 memes. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest MMA news.